Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
Funny. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I would not have believed you if
Yeah, that was real.
I love CP. Cedar Point.
All right, it's been recording for 18 seconds.
I don't know.
I love CP.
Cedar Point.
That's so
Ooh,
fucked.
good stuff going on. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the Hornets of Homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. I was going to say the joke we just did, but I was like, we love Cedar Point.
We love Cedar Point. We call it CP for short. That's our slang.
Yeah,
talk
from
about
Ohio.
I don't remember the last time I was at Cedar Point. I'm going to be honest. Oh, I do. It was 2019. But before it's been so long.
As Ohioans, just remember, we stay away from Springfield.
We don't.
They eat cats, I guess.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They told me, like, the dogs and cats told you? I don't know. Oh, man.
That shit's funny. Yeah, we
It's
got
really
a
funny.
goofy going on.
I do have some sad news to report.
That is.
So it was a Thursday night or Thursday afternoon. I had found a screenshot on my phone of a transaction I made on PayPal. And we went over this story before. So I don't know if you're a longtime listener and you've watched the episodes, you know that we attempted to buy artwork one time for the podcast. And it was supposed to be themed with boats we've seen. Us and Neil was supposed to be kind of epic. So I commissioned an artist to do it. This was the only time I've ever worked with an artist that I've ever wanted to get a refund. And when I say this was just the absolute shittiest artwork I've ever gotten back, I can't put enough emphasis on that. It was fucking hilarious. It was so goddamn funny how bad this was. And I tried finding it because that screenshot made me think about it. And I cannot for the life of me find this artwork. It's nowhere to be found.
Any emails? Past emails?
I was checking my email, both my emails, the Hello Harem podcast email, transactions on PayPal, anything that could put me in a direction.
How did he send it to you?
I don't know. I want to say email. I checked Fiverr. There was no Fiverr transactions for it. I mean, I want to say I found the artist through Reddit, but then I looked through my Reddit messages, and there was nothing there. And
I remember you deleted the Reddit messages.
Oh, that sucks,
you blocked
man.
him.
Oh.
Because you were so pissed off that you blocked him.
It's nowhere to be found. I cannot find it. But the memory of it, it was this purple background in space, and I don't know what the fuck
we
the
didn't
boats
ask
were.
for.
What did the space have to do with anything?
I don't know. I think I said the color purple or something, and it went with space. But he drew us? And Luke, who did you look like?
I looked like Dan Bilzerian.
You look like Dan Bilzerian.
Your sleeve and Alex's sleeve were the exact same but mirrored.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this was just horrible.
Didn't he put clip arts of cruise ships?
He put not cruise ships. It was freighters, a freighter ship with containers on it. I was like what
fucking
the
evergreen.
Yeah, it's that. And I went into detail. I was like, hey, these are the boats we've been on. Here's pictures of them. I went into pretty good detail. This was the only time I've ever had a bad time working with an artist. I mean, we've worked with plenty of artists. They've all been great, but this one was just so fucking bad.
Do you think on the episode we talked about it somehow made an appearance?
It maybe. I think the only dates I could find, it got a little goofy. I know it was 2023, so it could have been July of 2023, which is when I think the dispute was ongoing, but I think the dispute was drawn out.
Do we
Yeah.
still have all
So it
the
might have
episodes
happened in
numbered?
like, yeah, they're all numbered.
So like it should be somewhere around like 138 would be
Yeah,
around where
it might have been April too, or even before April or January. Like
should
I don't know how long
it'd be
the back and forth we had was.
somewhere around episode 138 because that would have been our
Do you
second
think-
69.
Do you think we used it for the thumbnail?
I doubt it.
I'm doubtful that we even used it at all.
I don't think I
Yeah.
don't think we did anything with it. You
'Cause-
mentioned I think putting it up just so people could see how bad it was.
And me and Luke went through our Discord messages to see if there were any links or anything, and we just could not find.
We went through
Anything.
a lot. Like
Damn.
we hunted.
I still want to like try one of these nights, but I don't know where else to search. Like,
I did get my bag
Mhm.
by the way, it's right here.
hey,
Oh,
Bag-
you both
Fanny
found one?
gang,
Yeah,
Fanny
bag
gang.
Are those the
gang,
same
dude.
exact ones?
I think so.
Yeah, because they were like $9.
Yeah, they were
on
like they were cheap
fucking
as fuck on Amazon.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And I don't have like if I had like one of those tiny ass backpacks, I would just wear that. But it would also be kind of more of a pain in the ass because then I'd have to take it off to
Yeah.
get money out.
I
This
think
one you
those
can
ones
just
are
sling
pretty
around your
damn
back
good.
and forward. It's just convenient.
Yeah. It's definitely
Yeah.
gonna make me feel like a fucking loser wearing it, but
I'm gonna rock it hard.
I
Put it
don't
around
give a
my
shit.
belt loops.
I'm looking at functionality over my looks right now.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would too.
Dude, fanny packs are making a comeback. People are wearing them.
They shouldn't. They
They are.
shouldn't.
They are like not in the fanny pack format, like around the waist. Like more
Right.
people sling it over the shoulder.
But like they shouldn't. Like fanny
it's-
packs should just die.
It's functional. It's great.
It is functional. I'm not
If
gonna
you, if
deny
you
that.
still have wired headphones, you can put your wired headphones through here.
I kind of want to get a set of wired headphones. I kind of miss having them. I'm sick of my headphones dying.
I need my AirPod case is like low key
Usually
fried.
not a problem for me, but like it's happened before, and when it does happen,
It's so
extremely frustrating.
But I can't imagine like the only time I really use my AirPods are in the gym,
Yeah, same here.
and I'll check before I leave if they're charged or not. Because the case is acting goofy. It doesn't like hold a charge very well anymore.
That reminds me, my
Mine is-
earbuds weren't charging.
Mine are still really good.
I had first. I have
Still-
first gen.
still
They're
going.
they're pretty old, and I still
Mhm.
still rock them.
Yeah, still no problems with mine. I've had them for 2 years, I think.
I think I've had mine for
2 or 3.
4 years, maybe 3 or 4 years.
I've
Yeah,
had the
but
ones
I wish.
that I have now for at least 3 years, I think.
Yeah, I wish we could find that artwork, man.
It was so fucking funny.
I'll look through my phone too. Maybe I somehow got a screenshot of it.
Oh
I
my
really
God,
hope
maybe.
someone has it
Funniest
somewhere.
Yeah, I'll look.
I wonder
I
when
don't remember getting.
well we made this channel a while ago. The Hello Harem channel on Discord.
This the one we're in right now.
Yeah, we made this a minute ago. Didn't
We made this as soon as I moved.
Yeah,
So if it would be anywhere in Discord, it would be in here because the artwork I think commissioned in it was last year, 2023.
God,
We've
there'd
been
be
in
so
here.
messages, so many messages.
We
to go
scrolled
through.
up through. Like,
We
we
scrolled
tried to
up.
find the dates. It took a minute.
I got all the way up to April of 2023, and it was just not there.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe it is back further. That screenshot was dated like July of 2023, and I remember the process was kind of ongoing because I
Yeah,
filed a chargeback with my bank. I reported him. I'm like, dude, this is fucking like you false advertise shit. Because I had remember the process of going through all the artists. Like I would
Mhm.
we would get you guys on, and we all selected that artist because we thought the work that he showed us was really good.
Dude, you and I got on how many nights? Just the two of us
You know,
looking at
I
every
wonder-
fucking artist.
I wonder if I still have the fucking Google Docs with all the artists.
That'd be on you.
I know.
I
I'm gonna have
wouldn't
to check. I'm gonna have to check.
yeah. You didn't share it with us, did you?
I don't think so. I probably just
Yeah,
shared
you'd
my
have to-
screen or
you'll-
something.
You'll have to check after the podcast. If it is in there, we can use it as the thumbnail.
I don't think the artwork would be in there, but it could be a
Mm-hmm.
stepping stone in the direction of maybe finding out where it's at.
Yeah. We just have to see. It has to be somewhere. Like there can't be no evidence it existed.
Maybe it is just one of those things that is just
Or lost to
a
the-
memory. You know, it's lost to time in the internet.
Yeah. I mean, that's entirely possible. That'd be really sad because that was fucking hilarious.
That would upset me pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd be sad.
It was funny, but at the time it sucked because we paid like fucking $250 for this.
Yeah, we
I mean,
each like
it was a good chunk of change.
I know.
it was
I
like
was like,
$60 or $70 each of
Yeah.
us.
it's so
Yeah,
fucking
so I
funny,
hope
dude.
one of these days. I hope one of these days it turns up. That'd make my day if I saw it again. Probably shit my pants from laughing so much.
Bro, when did you guys get Dan Blazarian on your podcast?
Oh, you know.
He just stops by every now and again.
Every once
Yeah.
in a while he'll show up.
Good old Dan. Dan the man. What a guy.
Alex, you kind of got cucked out of your t-shirt, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Pissed me off, and I emailed them again this morning, and I haven't heard back. So I ordered this Archspire T-shirt. Pretty fucking badass. Fucking cool as shit.
But
And
what?
I ordered it through the artist's Spotify page, and it took me to whoever they processed their shirts through, and I ordered it like 4 weeks ago, so it took like really long to get here. And it gets here. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday
yeah,
this
it was
week.
this week.
And they're like, "Fuck yeah, it's here, hell yeah!" Because I was like really excited. This T-shirt design was badass. And I open it up, and it's the wrong shirt. I mean, it's still cool, but it's the wrong shirt that I ordered. So I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." So I kept it in my room. I didn't wear it. And I'm like, I'll email the guy. I'll be like, "Hey, you guys sent the wrong shirt. Could I get the one I ordered? If you want, I can send the one I currently have back." I haven't heard from him, so I emailed again this morning. Hopefully I hear back from him. But I'm kind of peeved because I don't want to buy another shirt, but I really want that shirt.
I just messaged Dean Lamb on Instagram.
I'm going to have to. I'm at the point. Like, hey, Dean, you have no idea who the fuck I am. And you
It's me,
probably don't
Alex,
do shit."
from way back when.
Hey, Dean, it's me,
Dean, we go
Alex.
way back.
From college.
Back in the day. Yeah, man, you sent me the wrong shirt. I was just wondering if I could get the right one, That'd be really
It'd be
tight of
funny,
you.
dude. It was
for your
like-
old friend.
Like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Fucking loser. Order the right shirt, idiot.
It's me, your old friend, Alex. P.S. I love you. Goodbye.
P.S. I love you. Goodbye.
I
Thanks.
just want this cool shirt. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah,
The shirt
thanks,
is
dude.
badass. It's
It
golden
is.
mouth
Like, this
of
one's
ruin.
cool. I really like this one, but I want the other one more. And I might have to buy it. So I'll give it another week. And if I don't get it, I'll just cut my loss and just use this one for a while.
How much was that one?
End up being like $30.
That's not that bad.
So I think they're print on demand. Like when they get an order, they print the shirt. So I think that's how it goes. That's probably why it took a little longer to get.
Or we'll just have to go to an Archspire show and they come around and buy it from there.
Yeah, if they ever come around.
They'll come around.
Freaking
They were touring
freaking-
forever. Like
Freaking Canadians.
2 years of straight touring.
Goddamn moose jockeys.
Freaking fucking Canadians.
Freaking maple huggers.
Puck suckers.
Fuck suckers. Canadians are crazy.
Snow Mexican.
It's all tech death bands come out of Canada. It's very weird.
All interesting, crazy, complex music is
It's Canadian. It's very
origin.
strange.
Yeah. Rush, Canadian.
Archspire, Canadian. First Fragment made Canadian. Beyond Creation, Canadian. Like, they're all fucking Canadian.
Canadian.
I don't.
Not to get off the topic of Canada right now, but did you guys see the new visual for season 2 of 100 Girlfriends?
No, I saw something somewhere and I did not watch it.
Yeah, I did. I think I
Uh,
liked it on Twitter because my
I'm
main girl
looking-
was fucking fire.
I'm looking at the visual right now. Oh,
Where can I find it?
I just sent it. It was on Reddit, but I sent it in chat.
Yeah, I did see this. No, I saw another one.
The new girls are in his hands,
Oh no! Dude,
Tomboy?
this show is so fucking good.
and I'm not gonna lie.
What's the really little one's name that is like can't help herself?
Which
I
one?
forget her name. Just look in the
Shizuka?
top left.
Shizuka, yeah, Shizuka.
Yeah, look at the top left. She's
She's just there. She's vibing on her phone in his hair, dude. That's a good visual.
Yeah, it's a great visual.
If
Yeah.
I was gonna
There-
rate a visual, that's probably an S
Here,
tier visual.
I'll
just
I'll
alone.
sling it
Yeah.
up. You got
There we go.
Shizuka. Yeah,
I saw
great.
some new. Here's the new art for it too that I was talking about because thought I saw that visual, but I saw one that wasn't as good quality. But I saw this one, but it doesn't have any of the new girls in it.
There's Shizuka. Shizuka.
Look at the right.
There she is. What's she doing?
I don't know. She's squeezing her cheeks.
What is that face?
Did you drop it?
I love
Yeah, it's in Snapchat.
that
Shut my
show
door.
so much. That's a
I'm
good
so
show.
excited for the second season.
That's gonna be so awesome.
Oh, dude, Thorpe, Amagami SS tying the knot with an Amagami sister.
A new season
I
of Amagami.
I
SS
doubt it's related in any way, but it says Amagami, and the only Amagami I know is
is
SS.
SS or SS plus.
And so, like, on a scale from A to Magami SS.
It's doing it again. It's still showing me the fucking Yahoo thing. Keeps going too.
Dude, he loves
there was
this
an
guy loves Yahoo.
There was an article about Did you hear about that massive fucking anime leak?
Another one.
Yeah.
Finn wants
On
out.
search
Wait,
engine.
he did it himself. He did it himself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Toho is now going to the U.S. District Court to start dealing with leakers.
Because they had some crazy.
I didn't hear about
crazy
this.
stuff in there.
Like what? This is like the third one this year.
They actually like named people's ads in their statement of leakers, so they know who's doing it.
Okay, I'm trying to find because there was a picture with all of these stuff on it.
If an account posted an image or video before broadcast, then it's a leak. If it's early, it's a leak.
See Reddit.
Like, it just sucks because it ruins the hype for everything.
It does.
You
I
basically
know.
you take away the excitement of a studio releasing the first episode of something.
Yeah, it did piss me off, and this was more so like news. It wasn't.
It was like things that are coming.
Yeah, like they said, Free Run season 2 is already in production. Trying to think. Of some
Now,
big
see, like,
ones.
my thing is, like, with production leaks, I don't care that much. Like, I'm just glad to know that it's happening.
Yeah, it's when they release like episodes.
That's when I get
fucking
pissed.
Annoying.
Like, if they're gonna go after people that are just leaking the fact that things are happening, that I'm not gonna agree with too much. Because at the end of the day, I kind of just want to know too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm curious.
as long as it's happening, I don't really care. But they never announce anything that's happening until it's like a month before it comes out, which is really annoying.
They got rid of the page.
A
Okay,
quick
yeah, I
side
found
note for
some.
Thorpe: if there are no Gobta haters, I'm dead. Just so you know.
You hate
I'm-
Gopta?
Do you not hate Gobta?
No, dude, he's my man.
He's your man.
He aced the fucking trial in the tournament.
my
He
door.
gooned crazy.
If there are no Gobta haters, I'm dead. Just know
Wow.
that shit.
I'm not a
Fuck.
Gopta hater.
I'm a
he's
major
he's the
Gobta
guy.
hater.
He's the guy. Without him, there is no show.
I hate Gobta with a passion. My heart burns with hatred
Big
for
Gopta
Gobta.
fan. That's crazy. That's wild. Unethical, even.
Man, you're not very cool right now, Luke.
That's a little cringe.
Little not poggers champs.
Yeah,
I
I
was just-
can't find the thing I saw, but it was just a bunch of. It was from apparently it was from a Billy source with a huge list of probably like 20 to 25 different things on it. The only thing I remember seeing was Free Run. They had something about My Dress Up Darling, and there were some other shows that were like confirmed. Like that was
that's
another leak I
fine.
saw.
When
If
are
that's
they
the
gonna?
leak that they're mad about, that's bullshit.
When are they gonna confirm Sleepy Princess production?
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting. Doga Kobo, we know
Yeah,
you.
fucking
You
get
know
on
us.
it.
We're the Hello Harem
Yeah,
podcast. They
like-
know who we are.
Let's get the CEO of Doga Kobo on.
I didn't
on
want
the show.
I didn't want to have to throw out the fame card or anything,
Yeah,
but
well, we are the Hello Harem podcast.
I will
And
contact the
Doga
CEO
Kobo.
of anime, and I will let him know.
Where's the
Doga
CEO of
Kobo,
anime?
I'm not trying to say that you're one of my favorite studios, but Give me my season 2 of Sleepy Princess.
We just want to chat. We just want
I
to talk.
just want to talk. I just want to talk. Let me shake that man's hand.
Come on, man. We just want to talk.
I just want to shake. I just want to shake his hand.
Just want to shake his hand.
Let me shake that
You
man's
see,
hand.
Kyoto Animation apparently has a big announcement coming out soon too. They've been released. They released like a date. So apparently they're gonna have something new coming out.
They
So
have
that's
a
exciting.
they have a show coming out. Is it next season or the season after? It's
I
very
can't
soon.
remember. Yeah, it might be next season. I'll go to live chart and look.
I think it's from the same creator as Hyoka. That's what I thought I heard.
Did the creator?
It's not next season.
It's not next season. I know it's like this year.
Well, next season would be this year.
Yeah, that would be the last time. I'm just gonna go to Kyoto
Maybe
Animation on.
maybe I'm posting cringe.
Could be.
It's fucking.
I'm just gonna
September, that's right,
Googus. Yeah, I'm gonna Googus Kyoto Animation and see what happens.
Yeah, I wonder
It's-
what they
it
got,
looks like
'cause
it
it's,
takes place in like old Japan.
20 Seiki Denki Mokuroku.
Maybe.
That's
could you spell
QBNS.
Tony Seiki?
20 Seiki Denki Mokuroku. That's the only thing on Wikipedia that I see.
DM by Kyo. Yeah, this one looks familiar.
It's
Like
been
3
announced
years
for a
ago.
while. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
announced for a
What?
little while from them, but all right, I'm on the my anime list right now. The anime. So let me go all the way down to the
Check it out.
bottom. Nothing there with no rating. There's nothing on there. The only thing that has nothing is the extra episodes for Sound Euphonium, which like apparently we're getting extra episodes for Sound Euphonium.
Filter.
That is always good.
Sorted by
Always good.
newest.
Do you guys see? Apparently, Girls Band Cry is getting 2 compilation movies like they
Yeah.
did with Mochi the Rock.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was another one too. It said Bochi the Rock 2026 new season. That was what was on the paper that I saw.
I like that.
That's
Luke
awesome.
liked that.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, so that's what I saw. There was one coming out in 2025 too, something big, but I forget what it was.
I know we're supposed to be getting Chainsaw Man in 2025.
God, I hope, man.
That's what I heard. Is the movie's supposed to be 2025?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what like they were taking this entire year off to give their people some rest. Because Mappa sucks dick in
Apple
ass.
was? That's crazy.
All right, guys, you get a whole 2 days off. Then we're gonna start production right back.
Yeah,
up
isn't
again.
it crazy? Isn't it crazy how when you finally get called out for literally making your employees suicidal, you finally give them a break?
It sucks so bad, man.
Fucking assholes.
We didn't do anything wrong, so we're gonna give them a long break to show that we're good people.
And then they're gonna
No
hop
one
right
believes
back
it.
on the horse.
We're a great company.
No one believes they're a good
We
company.
care.
Nobody.
Be
believes they
sorry.
care.
They're like BP of fucking animation studios.
Except instead of creating a giant oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, they work people too hard.
Almost to death.
They work people to instead of
We're
ruining the
sorry.
ocean, they fucking work people to death.
We're sorry.
Yeah, I guess it
Sorry.
depends on your morals which one's worse.
They both
mean,
suck.
They both
They're
suck.
both not good, but one definitely has to be worse than the other.
I think BP's, a little worse.
I would also agree BP's
Yeah.
is worse, but if your moral standing say that human rights are over the earth even, then you would say that map was worse.
Yeah. I think you have to be stupid to think that, but
I also agree because you're killing more people if you ruin the earth, but
yeah.
like
And affecting lives of the people on the coast and the Gulf, killing millions of animals, dumping billions of gallons of crude oil into the ocean.
how many gallons?
I love drinking crude oil.
How
I love
many
crude oil.
barrels
Deepwater Horizon, that was
of
the name of it.
oil
The Deepwater Horizon spill or whatever.
spilled?
Did you
into
see,
the
like-
Gulf? We'll do that.
Have you guys seen anything on how they cleaned up the oil spill ever?
3.19 million barrels of oil over 87 days,
Jesus
which is 134 million gallons. Man, 4 million.
A lot of,
barrels.
a lot of milk.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot
I don't
of
know.
fucking
Like I go
oil.
through stints of things that I just find interesting, and Deepwater Horizon was one of them for a little bit.
it was forever ago, and I don't know if this was actually true or not, but I heard that they actually invented a special kind of mesh that would filter out water, so that it would only pick up the oil.
Oh wow.
That's kind of cool.
I could be completely fucking wrong because I don't remember how long ago I heard that. I do
Yeah.
like I have this vivid memory of watching the video of them explaining it, but like
There's like
memories are such fickle things.
there's like this weird, for lack of a better term, silver lining when it comes to things like tragedies and just unfortunate events like that, where it sucks bad, but then you get things in improvements in technology like a mesh that can filter out oil and water.
I
which
mean,
is
war. Like, look at
War.
every
It,
war
that's-
ever.
it just drives innovation.
Nuclear fission caused by the result of war.
We got nuclear power because we blew up a country. Like,
Yeah.
And now everyone's afraid of nuclear power.
Oh no, nuclear's scary.
what if the
different.
reactor
Okay,
goes critical?
Chernobyl.
What if the reactor goes critical? Oh,
Fukushima. You don't want another Fukushima.
like 0 people died due to the fucking reactor melting down.
Freaking Bakas. All of them. All of them.
God. Like, I think the most recent, like the longest person that died due to the outcome of Fukushima lived like another 50 years or something. Like they lived a full fucking life and then died, and they can't tell if it was due to the cancer or like due to cancer or something that was caused by Fukushima or just old age. Like they just didn't know.
Probably just old age.
I would guess like fucking nuclear safe as shit. Just don't put the Russians in charge of it, and we're safe.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just,
just put competent
know,
people in charge of it.
yeah, Russians seem to fuck a lot of shit up.
Well, the Russians don't believe in it. That's why they dug holes in Chernobyl and their soldiers got cancer.
I read an interesting thing about the elephant's foot. It was like you could get near it for like a certain amount of time and it wasn't super deadly. I forget what the exact explanation was for it, but I was like, wow, I thought like it was just a fucking death trap. Like if you go there, your skin will just fucking melt.
No, so the cool thing about radiation, especially nuclear radiation, is nuclear decay is fucking extremely rapid. So the farther you're away from something, the like exponentially safer you are.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you are dumbass, like I'm gonna lick this fucking rock close, you're probably more than safe. You're more than likely not gonna get radiation unless you're there for like 3 days
Mm-hmm.
camping out like an idiot.
What is the elephant foot made out of? Like, what is the material?
I don't know that.
And shit.
I think it's just
I think
goo.
I think it's nuclear waste byproduct. Like I think that's exactly what it is.
I'm
I'm
could
Googling it right- Googling it
take a
right
shovel
now.
to it and start scooping it, or is it solid?
The elephant's foot is the nickname given to a large mass of corium composed of metals formed from molten concrete, sand, steel, uranium, and zirconium.
Ah,
So it's
It is just a
composition of
blob.
a bunch of things melted
It is a-
together. That is extremely radiated.
Yes.
yeah. Yes.
I mean, it's literally like a hunk of uranium. So yeah, it's going to be around.
It's a little radiated.
Scientists in 6.2 million years wondering where their hunk of uranium went.
Anthony randomly brought this up last night about the plutonium girls, was it? Uranium girls?
I can't remember something like that. I think it was in the 50s.
Well, they would
Are you
like
talking
chew
about the
on,
radium girls?
Yeah, radium girls, the radium
yeah,
girls.
and they would like chew on shit because they said it was good for them.
And they would
then
they were like, yeah, put this stuff on your teeth, it'll make them white. And then their
Yeah, it was when
jaws
they
started
were-
falling out.
They were watchmakers, weren't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they were watchmakers. It was the radium girls, I'm pretty sure. I think it's radium. Here's another Google search. Don't come at me. Yeah, Radium Girls. It was a film actually about them too in 2018.
You know, it'd be funny after what would have they said after like Chernobyl blew up? Bow bow.
I guess it's not Chernobyling time. Maybe the Chernobyl was the friends we made along the way, and everyone clapped as they watched it explode.
This horrendous
Bow wow.
disaster. The Russian government. Bow bow.
Another fun fact: water is an extremely good mediator of radiation.
Isn't that why the cores are dipped in? Like,
Like if
is
you
it
go
cool
to,
water?
it's
I don't think
yeah,
that's
it's cool water,
it's a cooling mechanism, isn't it?
but it's a cooling mechanism. But like if you were to go to, let's say, a school that has one of those like nuclear reactors in it, and there's the reactor pool and everything,
Mhm.
you could literally swim on that water. Nothing, no protection, nothing. You could just swim on it.
That's crazy.
Nothing would happen to you.
I'd be so scared to do that though. I'd be terrified.
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about it because you die before you got in the pool.
Oh, okay.
Because they would shoot you to death because you're not supposed to be in there running out of reactor.
What if they just
I
said,
just
hey,
want to
to
swim.
I'm gonna go swim in the reactor, and then you're just dead. Like you would be shot.
Guys,
You
I know
would be
this
shot
really,
and
really
killed.
awesome heated pool. It's sick.
It's a little warm.
Have you guys ever been really close to those nuclear like tunnel funnels, the big ones?
I wouldn't say really close.
When I went to go pick up my motorcycle in 2022 in Michigan, it took me on this weird back way, and I was literally on the road next to one, and being next to one was fucking crazy.
They're
Like they are
enormous, aren't
so
Oh, they're
big.
huge.
Yeah, like it's just up in Cleveland or like more towards like Sandusky and Toledo, but it was crazy. Like I when we play our the Google Earth game tonight, I'll show you guys real quick because I know like exactly where it is.
Yeah,
It
they're
was
fucking
wild.
massive.
Yeah,
They're
it's
huge.
crazy.
I like how those things are like the staple of a nuclear power plant.
They're so ominous but cool looking.
Yeah.
They are very ominous.
It's Gynaminosaurus.
Gynaminosaurus.
Someone has like
Gynaminosaurus.
megalophobia. They're gonna be shitting their pants around those.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be going their trowel.
Yeah, but I
Jesus
really like
Christ.
Undertale, so I don't have megalophania or whatever you just said. We're funny. We're a funny podcast. Toga Kobo, where is season 2 of Sleepy Princess?
I hate that Alex said gooing your trowel. I really, really hate that.
What's wrong with gooing your trowel? Do you not?
Oh, sorry, babe. I just goofed my trowel.
Babe, my trowel, it's getting covered.
Oh shit, I've gooed my trowel.
Oh,
I'm gonna
babe,
goo. I don't want to goo.
consider my trowel thoroughly gooed.
Good. Torb, what's your animation of the week? Let's hit us with it. You said like you were surprised no one had done it.
Yeah, I am surprised no one's done it. It is Blend S.
Oh my god.
Wait, no.
I did Control F. I did the Control F Blend S. Nothing.
Did I miss that one? I swear to God, someone's done Blend S. I mean, we'll count it. It's not there, but I swear to
not there.
fucking God, I remember Alex. I think Alex wrote it on the fucking chalkboard.
Well, right now the
I
only
have
thing
a-
on the chalkboard is Big Sale on Diamonds. That's still there.
It's not going away.
I love Big Sale on
That
Diamonds.
was classic. Well, is Blend S? It's not on there, so it's free. It's open season. I haven't seen this in so long. It's
Yeah.
been just forever.
I think I watched this in 2018.
I don't know when I watched it. It was like 2020 or 2021.
I was. Probably, wait, hold on. I can tell you when I watched it. I have my list.
Yeah, this was one of like the first shows I watched. It was like in the first 10 shows, I think.
Blend.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
dude.
did watch it in 2018 because I remember we were at our old house and we were in the TV room and I would just watch it on my phone.
All right. When did ID Invaded come out? I'm going research mode on my own shit.
Wait,
2020. I watched it in 2020 because I watched it a few shows after I watched Love 5.
yeah. I
'Cause
I don't think I watched it much longer after you, Luke. So it was probably that's within a year of whenever you watched it.
Because I watched that and then I watched The World God Only Knows, which is a very good series. I wish it was better.
Great series, dude.
All right, go on. Sorry, that was
Yeah.
that was a
Blend S.
long-winded
I'm
distraction.
gonna read the synopsis because, like low key, I kind of
long.
forget a lot of things. Wishing to be independent, 16-year-old Micah Sakuranomiya is desperate to nail down a part-time job so that she can afford to study abroad. Unfortunately, her applications are constantly rejected due to the menacing look she unintentionally makes whenever she smiles, despite her otherwise cheerful disposition. After yet another failed interview, she chances upon Cafe Steel, a coffee shop where the servers interact with the customers while role-playing distinctive characteristics. The Italian store manager, Dino, becomes infatuated with Micah's cuteness at first sight and offers her a job as a waitress with a sadistic nature. Coupled with her inherent clumsiness, she successfully manages to serve a pair of masochistic customers in accordance with her new ruthless persona. Alongside Kaho Hinata as the tsundere and Mafuyu Hoshikawa as the younger sister, Micah decides to make the most out of her unique quirk and cements her position in the cafe with merciless cruelty. Yeah, that about sums it up. Like each person working in the cafe has their personality, if you will. They're it's not fucking MHA. She is the sadistic. Yeah, I feel like everyone's heard the fucking OP or seen
Yeah,
it. Like
because
it blew up crazy.
It was the biggest meme for like 3 straight years.
Yeah, and I still see it occasionally pop up, like smile, sweet, sadistic, surprise,
Service.
Smile, sweet, sister, sadistic, surprise, service. We are Steel.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Who's your guys' favorite maid, or I guess character? I like Micah.
Does the
I like the
femboy
puffballs. Yeah, it does actually. That was the first. This was the first show where I saw like the trap, and I was like, that why? Like I wasn't like that's so dumb. I was like, I was just confused. I was like, how is that a guy? I refuse to believe that's a guy. Like refuse. To this day, I don't think it actually is.
He goes in the men's restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care. Maybe you're just crazy pisser.
I'm a Micah guy.
Same.
I think
I
I
like
love
the
either a
puffballs.
Micah guy or Kaho.
She
One
was
of the
epic.
two. She's the tsundere, isn't she? Or she has to be. Like she looks
Yes,
like a
tsundere, yeah,
tsundere.
she
Yeah,
is.
Kahu
Yeah,
was
she
the
is.
tsundere.
Mafuyu was
She was a Imoto.
He's also a Leo.
she's a Leo.
Yeah.
That's her astrology
Oh,
sign.
a fire sign. I see.
She's the only one with. Oh no, the one of the guy with the green character is a Sagittarius, green hair.
Are there any
I liked
Pisces?
Miyu a lot too.
Oh yeah. I don't
Yeah,
remember her a
she
whole
wasn't
lot.
in it as much. I wish she was in it more.
I do too. She was the One-san.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun show. Just
Yeah.
a good fun time. What is it,
Ironically, the
12
trap is a
episodes?
cancer.
Came out in 2017, 12 episodes. Done by A1. Good classic show if you haven't seen it.
It is. I wonder if there's people out there that. I bet there are. I bet there's people that have never seen it.
I guarantee there are.
Oh, I got
Have you-
so fucking confused. I went to A1 Pictures and I saw that Nier Automata has 6.11. It's that extra episode they did. That's a recap of the first 6 episodes of part 2. And I was like, oh,
I'm trying to think of a ranking. Let's see here.
how many disgusted looks out of 10 do you give it?
That's good. I like
That's a
that.
good one. Good 7.5 disgusted looks out of 10.
I like it.
What's a half disgusted look?
Like this side over. Like nothing over here, just over here's.
You could have
Like,
done
maybe
like
you're
an
hiding- maybe, like-
intensity scaling,
Okay.
like
Like maybe you're hiding behind a wall and only half your face is visible.
so
and you're kind of peering
fucking
around a corner.
creepy.
Yeah. You're peering around a corner and you have that disgusted look, and they're like, "Oh, only half their face is visible."
They're like, please leave.
Yeah.
I think. Please. I think that's a good score. I like when shows take the classic tropes and just kind of like make. I don't want to say like fun of them, but like
to the extreme.
become self-aware when they know they're doing it. You know what I mean? Like 100 Girlfriends does it so fucking
Yeah,
well.
they do it really well.
That's why it takes off, because it knows what it
Yeah.
is. It
Mhm.
knows that it's making fun of all these other
Yeah.
shows that do the same thing, but not seriously.
Yeah, I like when they do that because it's fun. It makes it a little more fun.
It's
'Cause
not,
you can,
here's another generic tsundere character.
yeah, 'cause you're not
again.
like, but like it's fun.
Here's Taiga again and again and again.
Yeah, like Quintessential's pretty good at it too. They have, I feel like they're not super fourth wally with it though. You know what I mean?
No.
Now, like, Nino is tsundere as fuck.
Yeah.
Would you say Nino is Riho adjacent from Cafe Terrace?
Cafe Terrorists?
Yeah. Would you say Nino and Riho are like adjacent, one and the same, low key?
No, I wouldn't.
Mm,
Riho is really quick to admitting her feelings for dickhead.
That is true. She's battling
Yeah.
that.
And
they-
she
they
has
just-
been nothing but like super open about fighting for him.
They just like remind me of each other.
They do, like, a lot.
There's definitely certain characteristic
think-
personality traits that are the same.
Fuck, what's the red-haired girl's name from Cafe?
I don't know, but she's gonna get a crazy crazy arc here
She's-
soon.
She's
know.
high-key Nino vibes.
You think she's Nino vibes?
I think she's Itsuki vibes. She's Itsuki vibes for sure. Because when
No,
what, what? She's
Itsuki
Itsuki vibes.
Itsuki
You
is the
can't-
blonde one.
No, she is
Google-
not. Anthony, what are you on?
Hold
I
on,
went
maybe
to
I'm thinking
Google
of Ichika.
Cafe Terrace and I actually typed in Cafe Terrace.
Quintuplets.
Yeah,
I think
Oka.
I'm thinking
I
of
would
Ichika.
say Oka's more Nino. She's very like not
I don't
willing
think so.
to admit that she likes.
I think she's more Itsuka, and I say that or Itsuki because not just because they look similar.
No,
There's nothing
okay,
to do
no, I
with
see what
it.
you're saying about Itsuki.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because Itsuki in Quintessential Quintuplets doesn't really show any feelings romantically towards Futaro. She's like more so just like a close friend. Like he goes to like each other's houses and stuff. The parents think they're dating and whatnot, and like that type of vibe. And Oka is like the same. Like he went to go meet Oka's father and stuff, and she doesn't make it open at all whether she has feelings or not. Like it's the three main ones battling it out, and then you have Dunce, and then you have Oka-chan doing like their own thing.
The
But
problem is like I don't see a Nino adjacent in this.
I guess more so not in the terms of personality. Maybe no, not okay, I take that. I retract
Then
that.
what's it in
Personality,
terms
yes. It's like in terms of feelings and admitting things. I don't know, like Riho, I just think of Nino when I see her. Like
I
they
think
seem
there's I think there's
similar.
similarities.
I'm trying to like pair each one up with another one from Quintessential. Like there's no Miku, there's no Miku.
No, not really.
No,
Like,
there's
you
a
could-
Yotsuba.
You could
Yotsuba's fucking-
maybe say Shiragiku is,
She would be the closest for
Okay,
sure. She's like,
Yeah.
I guess mildly.
but it's like
reserved
I
in
don't
a
know.
sense.
As we've gotten on, I've definitely had this show completely separated from Quintessential.
I don't
Same
like make
here.
direct comparisons to it. I'm just like,
No, but I
What-
mean, like I've separated entirely. Like I don't see comparisons anymore. I've learned that like majority of the characters are fairly different.
When I first started watching it, like that first season, I definitely had some comparisons to be made. I mean, there
Yeah.
were there's 5 people.
And there's
dude,
a
like-
one dude, and they all
Yeah,
do
like-
shit. Like
Yeah,
I
like,
agree.
the
First
fi-
season,
yeah, but like I agree. Like as it goes on, I kind of separate the two shows definitely. But
Like,
I still think
entirely.
there's some traits that some share, but I wouldn't say they're inherently the same.
like I could pick and choose. So I'd say that if you're going for like the three main girls and the three main girls in Quintessential, I'd say they're almost completely different at this point.
I would agree.
Like I don't see like
the
a
cafe is more like the girls. They're the three in cafe at least are more in your face about what they
Aggressive.
want. Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, they're very forward.
yeah. Like I don't see an Ichika. I don't see a Nino. I don't see a Miko.
Not
Miku.
anymore.
Like anymore. I just don't see it.
Yeah. I like that show. That's a fun show.
Cafe.
I like
it's
Akane a lot.
I like Akane's based.
She's epic.
I like Akane.
She's epic. Still Riho.
We're gonna get the Oku arc though. Like that's next. That's next.
Yeah.
Oka's gonna vibe.
Yeah, she's gonna vibe.
Although the one girl, the sporty one, what the fuck is her name?
Ami?
The goofy. Yeah, I
like Ami.
cannot
She's epic.
see her making any sort of a move at all.
No.
Like not. At
Oh
all.
yeah, well, never say never.
I know,
'Cause
but-
fucking.
It just seems so like just
Out of
not
the
there.
blue.
You know.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like it though. I really like this
I
show.
love
I do too. It's very,
Cafe Terrace is great.
very. It's a solid show.
Great one.
It's good.
Um,
They're in a cafe.
There was a topic I did want to bring up. So I saw this Twitter post where someone just made a post randomly. This is like, give your biggest like hot take, and someone replied to it on Twitter
Oh God.
that they think that it's terrible that because of the pandemic, anime got so popular because it ruined a lot of things that say Japan does normally that a lot of for like, Americans find like offensive, and they think it should be gate kept. And then there was another person that replied to that said they were like stupid for thinking that. And I wanted some opinions on what you guys think about that whole situation. Basically, do you agree with the fact that it's a problem that anime has become so popular and become so mainstream? Because there have been instances where creators don't do things because some people will complain about it or find it offensive. Or do you think that it's a good thing for the genre as a whole to become more popular, even if it's going to cause some negative side effects?
I think I would need like specific examples, but my opinion without those examples is I think gatekeeping is stupid as fuck. And if anime didn't get so popular, like there's a chance I wouldn't even like it. And like I just think that's a pretty shit take. Like generally if someone is like offended by something, they're gonna bitch about it on Twitter for a second and then go on their merry way. Maybe they're still a little salty about it, but for the most part, like, who the fuck cares?
It's kind of the same boat I'm in. I'm trying to find the exact post because I think in that post, this specific person named some examples. Let me just try and find it.
To me, it's kind of like metal music. You know, it used to be way more
Here
underground.
was their exact response to it. So it says, "Tell me your most radical position that cannot be placed on the left or right political spectrum, irrelevant to politics, but abolish English and dub anime. It has brought more trouble to the anime community by introducing the medium to unworthy people."
That's a fucking sentence, dude. That is
Like
a sentence.
that's cringe. That's
That
just
is
cringe.
holy shit.
Yeah, and I was pretty much with that. That's really.
Could you
cringe.
read that again?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up some keywords here that are very telling. Go on.
Abolish English dub anime. It has brought more trouble to the anime community by introducing the medium to unworthy people.
Abolish English dub anime, and then he ends it with unworthy people. Who the fuck is deemed worthy? Do we get knighted? Do we get a badge?
He did a character.
He
But in real life,
he did. He
unironically.
did like the stinky gaijin character.
Get rid of these gaijin out of my medium.
This is my Japan. Like what
They're
the
not
fuck?
worthy of my Nihongo Jozu anime.
Dude thinks he's standing on top of Mount Fuji, peering down at
Yeah.
everyone below him, going, like, what the fuck is this guy on?
Dude cooked that up and said, "This will show him." Like,
Mm-hmm.
fucking.
That's such a shit take.
Then they responded with, "I'm pretty sure I'm right that it brought the wrong people to my hobby. They're offended because they know who they are. You can check it yourself what kinds of people are interacting with the specific tweet that he said.
He's using words like my hob. Like, it's just, his wording is just really fucking
What is
cringy.
bro cooking right now?
Can you, like, Luke, I'm sure you've introduced anime to people who might prefer dubs over subs. Have you?
So, Mike, I guess the best example I have is my coworker AJ.
I guess, like,
But-
someone who doesn't, who wasn't, like, really into anime, didn't really care about it.
Like-
You're like, hey, you might enjoy this show.
Yeah, he's not super into it, but the thing is that like in the way he worded it makes sense is like he likes to watch it when he works out, like when he's on the treadmill and
Yeah.
stuff, so it's easier to listen to it in English than it is to read the subs. And I was like, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge someone for how they choose to watch it. I personally think that there's one better way to watch it than the other, but
I
if
agree.
you choose to watch it the other way, go ahead.
It's
It
just-
gets you into the same thing I like.
It's crazy that this guy's saying things like that, because what's if you show someone an anime and they watch it in dubbed or sub, doesn't matter. What deems a person unworthy to enjoy a medium?
I don't know, and I would like to know what type of person this guy deems unworthy.
I mean,
That's so crazy.
This has been something I've been bringing up a lot more lately because it's weird. It's one of those topics where it's like, I like that more people are getting into things that people like, even me. The problem is that it brings people into these communities where instead of bothering to learn anything about what they're getting into, they just start stating what they think and without like looking into it at all.
Yeah.
Like the two biz examples are like video games I have as better examples is like with Wukong coming out, people who've never interacted with mythology at all now think that they know everything about it when they know fucking nothing, and they just say things are wrong. People will correct them and they'll call people that correct them assholes. It's like, how are you gatekeeping someone's hobby from them? They were into
Yeah.
it first. And then with like Warhammer, there's so many people that just get things wrong all the time, and then everyone's like people that are into it and are actually into it are nice to them and like, hey, this is how it actually is, and they're still assholes. I'm like, I don't like that more assholes are getting into things that are filled with people that just like the topic. But at the same time, I'm not going to gatekeep it from them because I feel like everybody has the right to get into something.
I can totally understand that perspective, but and it's not even like a counter. Like I agree with that. It's annoying, but I would say most of these interactions happen online and not in person. So this person, for example, say they encounter someone who said something that they didn't like, I don't know. All they have to do is just scroll past it and just not give a shit. Like it's their problem, and I'm assuming they're probably engaging with these people and upsetting themselves and then stirring the pot and getting the person who's being an asshole riled up and just instigating what's going on.
Well, it's like I agree with kind of both aspects. I think that when a hobby becomes so popular and reaches the mainstream, you're going to get a flood of not so great people into it that bring trouble. Whether you try to avoid it or not, there's going to be trouble that's brought into it. But I agree with the fact that being an elitist about it is super despicable.
Yeah, 100%.
But there have been, and I remember seeing one. There has been, and I have an example after this too about a personal one. But I remember I have seen an example where a Japanese creator, I don't remember exactly. So if anybody is watching this wants to try and find the exact source, if you know what I'm talking about, I'd love that. Where he made a statement on Twitter saying he was not going to draw or do something because he was being attacked by people that said what he was doing was like wrong, or like, for I don't know, it was pedophilia or something, because maybe like the drawings looked younger than what they were. But he made a public statement on Twitter where he was not going to do something because of this. So at that aspect, I'm like, okay, that sucks that people are forcing this creator to not do something. And then another example is Anthony and I recommended a show to an unnamed friend. Enjoyed the show, but he said the one thing wrong with it was the fact that they were kids, and we were talking about Girls Last Tour. for some reason, that was like weird. And Anthony and I talked about it. We're like, we're just not going to recommend any animes to him, that person or group anymore, because all they do is find the fact that there's a kid in something. And that is really annoying and frustrating because there's, especially in that show, there's nothing wrong with the fact that they're kids. They're just kids.
Does
There's
that
no
make
weird
you the
scenes.
weirdo for seeing them?
That was like my
That's
point. I'm
what
like,
we
if,
brought up
why are
too.
you? That's the first thing you pick out. Like that didn't really. I don't think when we were watching it, it crossed our minds. We're like, oh wow, look how young they are. We didn't
Yeah.
give a shit. We're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?
And there was a specific scene in that where like they take a bath together, and if you're not really known or have any information on Japan, how their bathing culture, you might not understand the fact that it's totally fucking normal to go in a bathhouse nude with other people. And like kids do it with older adults if they go to like a bathhouse or something. It's like
Have you
it
never
is
been to a
completely normal.
YMCA? Like fucking.
Exactly. I'm like, it's just bathing is normal there. It's normal everywhere, but like there, it's like, it's a big thing, and to someone who doesn't know that could see that as like weird, but it's like you don't know the context of the situation or the culture. So like you're making these huge arguments when all you're thinking about is your cultural thingies in
out
your
the-
own
they're
country.
picking out the things that they want to pick out. Like they're looking for the things that they already have stereotyped in their mind. So when they see something that they've already decided that they don't like, then they watch it. They're going to pick those things out. And I guess
like,
just
oh,
depends on the
bunch of
person
weird-
and what
bunch
they
of
do
weird
with
scenes
that.
coming up.
Like, do they attack someone after that, or they just kind of bitch about it for a second and move on?
Yeah.
There's different types of people who are going to take it further.
So it's like it's a really,
Well, but like,
I think it's a weird, complicated topic, but overall I don't think it's good to gatekeep and be elitist about anything. I think that's
No.
wrong.
no, not at all.
Like the best thing you can do is just ignore them, just because they're not going to. Especially if you're like a creator, if you're like a creator of a manga or something, you get a couple things in your Twitter replies and be like, "Oh, this is so fucked up. What the hell's wrong with you? These are your kids." The best thing you can do is just fucking ignore them. They're not going to ruin anything. Like the fans of your thing are not going to not purchase the things that you make just because they see someone's Twitter reply.
You just have to get.
Yeah.
They're going to burn themselves out.
Exactly.
I think like the big thing is with everything getting so big now, for some reason it's become commonplace to be super vocal about your opinions online that no one gives a shit about. Which like we do a podcast, so I guess we're not that much different, but at the same time we make it very apparent that these are our opinions. Like you're allowed to disagree with anything we say here. That's fine. I'm not going to get mad at you. Everyone's entitled to that. And I'm not going to go on the internet stating that my opinion's right and how I see things is correct.
Yeah,
But,
we're not
like-
attacking people either.
You get these people who get so stuck up in their head with how they think everything should go. And they're not even real fans of the thing they're talking about because it's apparent they're not because they don't bother to learn a single thing about the topic that they're bitching about online. Like if you look at any of the anime complaints, it's usually someone that's never watched a different kind of anime outside of like a shonen, and they watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like this is so fucked up. But then you can choose a million examples of shonens where it's the exact same thing, and they're just cherry picking it because it's not in the genre that they like.
Yeah. It's like all the assholes that say Fire Force is terrible because there's fan service. It's
But
like
then
they
they'll
think
turn
that
around and
ruins
watch
the whole
Bleach.
show. Yeah.
Like
It
Yoruichi
like
isn't in
doesn't-
Bleach. Like
It
we've
doesn't
not
make
seen,
any sense.
like no one's ever seen Yoruichi art once in their life.
Right. It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's I guess that was more where I was going with is like you get a lot of these vocal people that don't know what they're talking about and they're not fans of the topic. Well, now that everything's getting so big, and
Yeah.
I just don't know where this culture came in of I need to be super vocal and really uneducated about this topic that I'm bitching about that I just got into 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Right. It does seem like fairly recent that it started like getting bigger and bigger.
It's really big in the streaming community. Like it's crazy big and it's like really disgusting. Like I remember when the Harry Potter game came out and like there were people if they saw you streaming that game, they would go into your chat and like berate you, and like they would like call out your shit on Twitter or whatever. Like they would actively like start this war against you just because you were playing a game. And it's kind of the same thing. It's like, oh, if you watch this anime, you're a disgusting human being, and I'm
That
gonna out you.
that
Like,
I don't agree with what people were doing, but also like uh, it's kind of different in that regard,
I
solely
think a little
because
bit. Like everybody knows
solely
J.K. Rowling sucks. Everybody
oh
knows that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when it came out that she's like a major transphobe and all
Yeah.
this other shit, it's like I get it. I do get why people would be against streamers playing it, but
She didn't have anything to really do with the game, did she?
well,
No.
she got paid to,
Yeah, she did get paid.
I mean,
for
royalties
the
and shit,
IP.
probably.
But like as soon as she got paid, the entire game was out of her hands.
Yeah.
Like she had nothing to do with the game. She just
probably
got paid for the
She
use of the
probably
name.
didn't even get paid for sales or anything. So
No,
like-
they bought the right to use the name off of her.
okay, so
basically.
she just got like the paycheck, and then they started developing the game. And
yeah.
any sales whatsoever went to the company that developed the game.
Like it's fine if you want to choose to not play the game, and if it's fine if you want to choose not to watch people play the game. I think that's totally fine. It's totally respectable. But I think it becomes a problem when you go out of your way to attack people that are. I
mean,
think
I didn't-
think that's wrong.
I didn't want to play it or watch people play it because I'm over the age of 12, and so I don't think
Yeah.
Harry Potter's cool anymore. But
I don't like Harry Potter either, so I didn't give a fuck about the game.
I'm
but I
not
just-
12 anymore. I think Harry Potter is lame now.
So like I didn't care about to play it or anything. I didn't watch people play it because I don't like Harry Potter. It had nothing to do with J.K. Rowling. It's the same thing for anime. Like if there's something in anime that I don't like, I'm just not gonna fucking watch it. I don't care if people watch it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm gonna go watch another anime that I do like.
Now, the only thing that I could say I would understand people like being vocal about it, not attacking. I would never say that anyone's
Mhm.
justified for attacking someone. Being vocal would be like people watching the new Rurouni Kenshin, because that's actively supporting the
Right.
writer,
Mhm.
who's a
Yeah.
fucking literal convicted pedophile.
Yeah,
Like,
and we've talked about that on the show where we want to watch it, but we have not.
no,
Like,
and I won't.
Yeah, I'm not either. But like I want to, but I have some moral standards that I'm.
That's
not
where
gonna
my
watch and
moral
support
standing
something
is.
like that.
And so, like, if someone were to say I'm watching it, I would, and it was like real life. I'm not going to go online because I don't give a flying
Right.
fuck about people online. The only time I ever get vocal online is when people say something that's obviously wrong and they start shit talking a show that I like because they have a
Yeah,
complete
they're just-
misconception.
Totally fucking everything up about it.
And I'm like, I've never been so aggravated at people getting like an entire show wrong and then like bad mouthing it. Like,
Mhm.
fucking get your head out of your ass. Watch the actual show. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Get some media literacy. But like that'd be where it'd be like, what made you like actually still want to watch the show? Like, and you know, like say like, hey, you know, this actively
Mhm.
supports the author who is a convicted pedophile, because someone might not know that.
Exactly. Someone might not even know.
You might not know, and they might not care. I don't give a shit if they
Yeah.
don't care, but I'd at least like to say, hey, just so you know, this is what's
Mhm.
going on. And if they decide to not support it anymore, I feel like I did something good morally. If they decide they want to
Yeah.
watch it, I don't care because I still did something good morally in my book.
Yeah.
If people take such a either when they're confronting someone, they take an extremely aggressive tone, or when someone does get confronted, they turn up their defensiveness to like 100, and there's no accepting that you might be wrong about something. Or if you attack someone, you're like, what the fuck, dude, this is so fucked, I can't believe you're doing this. Like, they're so quick to jump to aggression instead of, say, reading, like, say Luke points out someone like, hey, just so you know, this author's a piece of shit. They'd be like, well, fuck you, buddy. Well, I don't fucking care. Piece of shit. I'll watch whatever the
Fuck
fuck
you,
I want.
Buddy,
You can't tell me
liberal
what
piece
to
of
do.
shit.
Like, the person is probably thinking, like, who's this guy going to tell me what to do? He's not telling you what to do. He's informing you of something he doesn't know that you might not be aware of.
I think that it's also brought up this really big stigma of like you can't make fun of shows people watch, like whether you like it or not. You can't like make a joke about a show that you don't
Mhm.
enjoy or anything like that. Like I don't make One Piece jokes anymore on the podcast because I've noticed people get really mad about it, and it's like I'm just making jokes. I've said it a million times. I've never watched it. I never will watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck about
It's
it.
we clearly know it's a good show by how popular it is. Like, we're
It
not
has
fucking
to be.
oblivious.
Like with how popular it is, how many episodes, how it's ongoing. Its score is always like mid sevens, so it's not bad. I just am going to make fun of you for watching a show just because it's long. Like everyone that watches One Piece has this. It's that guy. It's fucking my fandom, my
My
thing.
hobbies.
Everybody that I've ever seen that's watched One Piece is like that. They have this huge superiority complex about it.
Yeah.
So you like, of course, I'm going to make fun of it because it's going to piss them off. Like, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm not oblivious. I'm not stupid. It's like how I don't think Dragon Ball is one of the best shows ever, but I'm not so oblivious to say that it's not the root of what modern anime is.
Yeah.
Like which one of our dumbasses would say that? Probably Anthony. Anthony's dumbass would probably be like, "The Dragon Ball is just a bad show. And it doesn't do anything."
It just sucks.
Like I think all three of us, no matter what our stances are on, especially older anime, it's obvious that they're the forefathers of what we're watching now. They're the reason that we are watching what we're watching to an extent. Some of them.
I thought that it would be an interesting thing to talk about, especially with the way they worded it.
Jesus Christ, his vocabulary in that was something.
His vocabulary was the fat redditor that's
Yeah.
sweaty, smelly, in a fedora.
We should abolish dubbed anime for people who are unworthy. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
The abolishment of dubbed anime would greater the good of future watchers of the medium.
Well, and
My
another
hubby.
thing about like gatekeeping so heavy, something like that, is if you don't get new people in the community, it's going to die. And you will not be able to enjoy new anime because no one's buying anything, no one's watching anything. Well, congratulations, you kept everybody out because you were afraid they were going to maybe say something bad about whatever you like, but now you don't get to enjoy it anymore because you wanted to be a fucking asshole.
You were afraid they'd ruin it when you inadvertently ruined it yourself.
I mean, these are the kinds of things I want to say to these people because it just makes you think. Do their brains work? Do they have two brain cells? Do synapses go off in their heads?
No.
Nope.
No.
Like something is not going on in their heads that's in a normal person's head. And so like you need to I feel like you just need to tell them, "Hey, yeah, you're the weird anime kid that everyone made fun of and this is why."
You're ruining the thing you like. Congratulations.
You suck.
That's why I said like I don't agree with gatekeeping at the start of what I was saying because I think gatekeeping is one of the worst things in the world.
I agree. I agree 100%.
I love gatekeeping in the metal community. It's so awesome.
Dude, that made me think of, you know how people are always like, I don't think you should wear the metal shirt if you can't name 5 songs.
Name
Have I
every
ever-
song Metallica has released in
I'm
order.
about to
For 1989.
I'm about to embarrass myself so bad. So, have I ever told you why I don't agree with people not wearing metal shirts or like band shirts for bands they don't listen to?
No.
I was talking to a girl once, and she had a shirt for a band I liked on. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you liked them." She's like, I don't even know who they are. I just like the shirt." And I got so embarrassed. I walked away from her. I didn't say another word. I walked away from her. I was like, oh, and then I just left. I was like, "Fucking no, I'm out."
Oh, shit.
What do you
And
say after that? Or like, I mean, you could attempt.
I left.
Like, let's run a hypothetical. Like, you could possibly say something like, "Oh, well, yeah, you should check this out," but chances are they're gonna think it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
They're gonna hate
chances
it.
are they're not gonna
Yeah.
like it because they didn't even know that it was a fucking band or they didn't even know who they were. So yeah, I got really embarrassed one time, and now I hate people that wear band shirts that they don't know because I just felt like a jackass.
I get that. I was that guy once. This guy, we were at a concert and I was wearing a Death shirt. And this guy's like, "What's your favorite Death album?" And I was like,
You were wearing a
This
Death album
one.
shirt, yeah.
I was like, this one. He's like, what's the name of it? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, poser. He fucking walked away. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
You know, if I'm honest, you should be embarrassed for yourself. That you got shit on right there. He
I
showed
did,
you.
yeah.
If he
But it was
actually
like-
called you a poser, you got fucked on.
It was
Yeah.
a fucking sick shirt. It's
It was
cool
like
ass
when I
shirt.
first started getting into the band. So it's like when you do that, like we'll say with anything, it's like you don't really know everything or know a lot in general, but you like it enough where you want to support it. And they're like, fuck you. Fuck you.
You know what I fucking hate? This is actually something I fucking hate. When someone wears a different band shirt to a concert for a band that's not even there. I'm
well, that
like,
was
why
me.
the fuck?
I think I've been guilty of that.
It was an
I-
obituary shirt and I wore a death shirt.
Like I hate that shit, and I
Okay,
don't.
well,
I
like-
can't explain why reasonably.
I didn't have an obituary shirt. I
No.
will say that.
I get that. But obituary and death are kind of like, they're very similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that like makes sense because I think, did Gene Hoglan drum for obituary?
No.
Okay, no. But anyway, they're both death metal bands. That makes sense.
Like when I've gone to Avenged Sevenfold concert, I've seen people with like Metallica shirts on. I'm like, who the fuck? Why? Why? It's not even close. Get the fuck out. You don't even know who's playing. Get out. You could have just bought a shirt up front and put it on real fast, asshole. Fuck you.
When we go
I'm
see
gonna wear my-
Hanabiye, I'm gonna wear a baby metal shirt.
When we go to see Hanabi, I'm wearing a regular ass shirt, buying a shirt there, and I'm putting it
That's
on.
what you do. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
That's what I
did-
do.
I did that when I saw Baby Metal the first time.
I literally,
you just,
that is what I do. I don't.
you just go buy a shirt. You get there early enough to where the line's not that long. You get a shirt and you put it over what you're wearing.
I'm not wearing
Like-
two shirts, dude. I'm gonna sweat like a fucking pig.
Oh, dude, we're gonna
How
be
you do it.
fucking through
That's how you
the.
do it.
I'm going to the bathroom, taking my shirt off, and putting the new one on.
Yeah, I'll just like get a cheap shirt and throw it away or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just buy a wife beater.
Have I ever said I really hate the name of those fucking shirts?
I mean, they're
Who
named
likes
it for
it?
a reason.
I know, like- It's just like the name of it. What are you wearing? A wife beater. I'm like, what the fuck?
I
No,
hardly
dude, my
know her.
It's never been like, why would we do
Wife-
that?
Wife beater.
Why can't
I
we just
hardly
call
know
it
her.
like a tank top?
Fuck you. That's why.
Fuck you. That's why.
I mean, that's what I did when I saw Avenged Sevenfold the first time. I literally went and bought a shirt and put it on for the whole concert. And then when I went the last time, I wore that shirt to Avenged Sevenfold and bought a new one.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
So it
that's duh, dumbass. Like, just you're going to see the band. You like the band. Buy their fucking merch and wear it
Yeah.
there. Even if you wear a different band shirt there, I don't give a shit. Buy the fucking merch. It supports them.
enough
I ca-
You don't need my
I can't explain. I cannot explain just like exactly why it makes me so angry, but I hate that shit so much. Burning passion.
What if it's an opening band? What if like the opening band you have a shirt for?
That's fine. They're
That's
playing.
fine. They're playing.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say that you're more of a fan
I've,
of whoever
like-
the fuck's there, because it's like, who the fuck's there for the opener?
I've gone to see shows where like I only really wanted to see the opener.
Damn.
Good for you.
Well, like when
That's
I saw
good.
Baby Metal, there was a solo guitarist who opened, then Baby Metal went on, and then Death Clock went on, and I like maybe one Death Clock song. So I'm like, I only really came to see Baby Metal, and they played
Weren't
second.
it was more like a double header though, wasn't it? It wasn't really.
It was it was more
like,
like a
Baby Metal was
double header,
opening.
but
Yeah.
I
so
just
I'm,
like I left. I didn't care to see Death Clock.
right, and
Do
I
we know
think
who's
that's
playing with
fine.
Nabiye?
I think it's just Hanabiye.
That would be epic.
That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be
I'm,
sweet.
Like
I'm
pretty
I
sure it's just.
fucking
Hanabiye.
hate
Bro,
going
I
to a
think
show and there's
that-
3 bands
hold on,
for the
that-
main event.
Show is September
2 weeks.
28th because I think
Yes.
they're on tour with Ginger right now.
Yeah, they
Born of
are.
Osiris, I think.
And I don't think Ginger's doing that.
No,
show.
they're not.
I
They're
checked
playing a
out.
show the 27th, and then they'll be in Columbus the 28th, and then they'll be somewhere else with Ginger
Yeah.
on that Sunday.
I think they're gonna be up in like Michigan on the 27th.
Yeah, it's something like that. I was looking at their tour
Yeah.
dates, and I was like, wait, where's the 28th? Then I'm like, oh, it's not.
What if we
Not
get
with
there and
Ginger.
Hanabi doesn't even play? Like, yeah, they're not playing here.
You guys, what the fuck you doing here?
Dude, I don't.
I'd be
I
so
don't think
pissed
you
off.
understand the crash out that you would see from me.
I'd be
It
so
would-
mad.
It'd be the most solid crash out you've ever seen. I might like knock out the fucking security.
That would suck.
That's soon.
I'd be
2
so
weeks.
fucking angry. I'd throw something. I don't think I could be a sane human being if they said that they're not even there.
The hound would come out.
I'd start breeding everywhere.
Let's end with that. I like that.
I don't want to end with
breed everywhere.
that. No.
Luke's breeding all over the place.
No, I don't know. That should be the end.
All right,
Add
Alex.
something else first. No. Add something else. That's not where we're ending.
All right, guys. After we properly gooed our trouts, to call this.
I'm gonna make Chica fall in love with me at the show, though. You can mark my words.
Well, you should jump on stage.
Hanabi Chica is going to fall in love with me. She's going to see me. I'm going to lock eyes with her. We're going to have a moment. Sparks will fly. You'll see them.
Perfect,
and then we'll fall in love.
perfect romance situation.
Perfect brain rot romance.
Actually, I just want to see something real quick. If it was the right thing, I might have to call her out on something real quick.
What?
Who?
1 second.
You know Hanabi
No,
is
okay.
considered new metal?
Are they really?
Yeah, if you go on the Wikipedia, they're a Japanese new metal.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Yo.
Okay, there's another drummer that I follow. She was playing the cymbals she was using. I was like, why are you using those cymbals? That's it.
What
They
were
were
they?
cheap cymbals. Meinl HCSs.
Probably because you
Those are like-
sponsored.
Meinl HCSs are fucking like the beginner bullshit cymbals. And I was like, why are you using those? But it was just like, I think one of them.
Maybe it was just like the replacement. Maybe one cracked. I don't know.
They should have got it.
Bruh-haps. Bruh-haps.
Bruh. All right, Luke,
More,
what's your final message to a VTuber?
everyone, make sure you brush your teeth at home. Hosho Marine, please marry me. And also, don't forget to drink cold water.
There you go. Thor.
Don't forget to drink cold milk. And do as the Romans did, as I always say. They drink a lot of milk. It's good for your
Alex
bones.
isn't a milk guy, so
sure they
like
did.
the
Twice
two milk
bones a week.
drinkers here, yeah, two milk drinkers here are
I
gonna
never
have
broke
to
a bone. Never broke a bone.
chip a tooth.
All right, everybody, that's the end of today's episode of the Hello Harm podcast. If you found anything interesting, informative, or funny, leave a comment down below. And we'll see you guys next week on the episode of the podcast.
Actually, we'll have a live episode coming up soon.
Not next week, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
If we don't fuck it up. So
We'll
Yeah,
fuck it
hopefully
up.
we'll see.
It won't record the whole time. We'll go through 2 hours and lose everything, and then because that will probably be fucking anime reviews too. So
oh,
fucking
yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
Holding out.
woohoo!
We gotta really
It'll-
get our shit
Dealer
down.
says, what do you
It's
have?
gonna go
Balls.
wrong.
That's the ribbon. What else?